Good afternoon, all of you. Today in this class we shall learn what is bad debt and its accounting. Accounting means doing journal entry. First of all, what is bad debt? Bad debt is actually it is loss. When you sell goods to customer on credit, he becomes debtors. He or she becomes debtors, and after some time, he may be unable to pay your amount, and it may be due to insolvency. When a person becomes insolvent, when his liability becomes more than assets, the person becomes insolvent. Or another reason may be due to his death. Ultimately, you may not be able to collect amount from him. So this is the bad debt. This is the loss. So you need to account for that loss. That means do journal entry. So for doing journal entry, we have two methods: direct method, indirect method. So first of all, bad debt accounting. In direct method, there are three entries you need to pass. First is when goods are sold on credit. In that case, debtors to sales. So write after doing this entry, the next entry is when there is actual bad debt. You need to pass another entry. Bad debt to debtors. Bad debt is the loss, so it is to be debited as per golden rule. Third entry under direct method is to show the loss in the profit and loss account. That means you need to transfer the bad debt in the profit and loss account. When bad debt is transferred, when bad debt is transferred, when bad debt is transferred to what account? Profit and loss account. So these are the three entries under direct method. Now provision method. Under provision method, a provision is created. That means a fund is created, a fund. for setting of bad debt, for adjustment of bad debt. So first entry for credit sale. Same entry, debtors to sale. After doing credit sale, debtor will generate, and at the end of the year, you need to create provision for those debtors. Create provision for doubtful debt. What would be the entry? Profit and loss account debit to provision for doubtful debt. This would be the entry. We are creating provision from profit and loss account. That means we are making a fund for adjustment, future adjustment of actual bad debt. Third entry is when there is actual bad debt in the future. When there is actual bad debt in the future. When there is actual bad debt, what entry will be there? Same entry. Same entry, bad debt to debtors. And the fourth entry, which is final entry for under the provision method, it is the adjustment entry. किसके साथ एडजस्ट करोगे? जो प्रोविजन बना रखे हो सेकंड एंट्री में, उसी के साथ. तो फोर्थ एंट्री इज एडजस्टमेंट. एडजस्टमेंट ऑफ बैड डेट. तो अगर तुम प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट के साथ एडजस्ट करते हो, तो जब क्रिएट किए थे क्या किए थे? क्रेडिट किए थे. अब क्या करना है? डेबिट करना है. तो ही तो एडजस्ट हो पाएगा. जब तुम प्रोविजन बना रहे थे, प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट अकाउंट को क्रेडिट किए थे. अब क्या करना है? डेबिट करना है. प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू, किसको एडजस्ट करोगे? बैड डेट को टू बैड डेट. So these are all entries under direct method and provision method. Under direct method, 3 entries need to be passed. Under indirect method, 4 entries need to be passed. So bad debt is loss, but provision for bad debt is expected loss. It is not real loss. It is expected loss. You are expecting, you are estimating that this percentage of debtors will not pay your money. They may default. They may become insolvent. Understood or not? तुम बोलो व्हाट इज बैड डेट?
सर जो डेटा से जो मनी हम लोग रिकवर नहीं कर पाते उसी को बैड डेट.
बैड डेट तुम बोलो डायरेक्ट मेथड में क्या क्या एंट्री करना पड़ता है?
क्रॉस प्रॉफिट का
फर्स्ट एंट्री क्रेडिट सेल,
हाँ
उसके बाद बैड डेब्ट के लिए एंट्री, बैड डेब्ट टू डेटर्स, उसके बाद प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर करने के लिए एंट्री. That method is easy, but which method is logical? Provision method is logical. ठीक है जी.